guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video with Bliss. I'm Sir, the pretty gangster, because I'm pretty gang. So I hope you guys are feeling well. We are on the road to 400 subscribers. So to the new subscribers, welcome. And if you're a regular subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. And if you haven't subscribed, please take 2 minutes of your time and subscribe. It is absolutely free. Please just take 2 minutes and click on the subscribe button, and yeah, join the family. And guys, I'm so sorry that I disappeared. I'm really sorry. I just had some issues here and there, but the issues are still continuing. But I just thought, you know what, let me just do like a short video for you guys, just to, yeah. So today's story time is about this gent this gent that promised me the world and everything in it, child. So for story time's sake, I think his name is going to be Amorelang. Yes, let's call him Amu. So I met Amu when I first got to Riz. He's from Riz. Obvious, the moment I mention Bashiman and Riz, you just know that it's going down. So this guy, the first time I met him was at Riz. I was just chilling in my room, and then I heard some music. Okay, so the guys at Riz usually take like speakers and put them outside, and then they like play music full blast, So this one time he was playing like Betty music, So I'm asking myself, who is this gent, or who are these guys that are out here playing Betty, those fast songs, those gospel songs, man, I'm like, which gents put a speaker outside just to play songs like this on a Wednesday, like during the week, when you want to praise the Lord in Betty? During the week it's hot, during the day even. Like, I was wondering, who the hell is that? I peeped through my window. And I see this guy. He's alone, and he was dancing his body off, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but he was shaking every bit of his body, like every part was all over. You know what you would do in your bedroom? Like, he was doing it outside. Like, guys, okay, sharp, it's okay to be comfortable in public, it's really not a bad thing to be yourself outside, but man, there's a way in which you dance in your room, and then there's a way in which you dance outside. He was all over the place. Like, he didn't care. Hori Mang is looking at them or whatever. He didn't care. So I'm just asking myself, what's going on? What's going on? Is he okay? Like, I literally sat there for a good 30 minutes because I was just watching him, because I was trying to figure out what's actually going on in his mind, and he was alone and he was enjoying himself. Like, you could see that, you know what, man, this person, he doesn't have problems in life, I think he must have seen me, because later on that day he comes to my room. He's like, he knocks. He's like, hi, my name is Amorelang. I'd like to be your friend, you and your roommates. My roommate and I were cooking. He's like, I'd like to be your friend with your roommate, wara 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 wara. I'm like, okay. My roommate didn't entertain him, because my roommate could see that, man, there's something off about this guy. There's just something, So my roommate was just like, like, she wasn't even talking to him, and I was there entertaining him, trying to talk to him, so that things don't become awkward. So he took his numbers and he left. Later on, at night, like around 10 p.m. He's like, he takes like a long paragraph. He's like, good night, beautiful angel. Hey, you know, like those words, those, hey, yeah. You are such a gorgeous lady. You are the what. The roommate, I'm showing my roommate the message. I'm like, look at this guy. He's like, my roommate was like, yeah, exactly. This is why I didn't want to entertain him. It's because I could see from the moment he walked in, that this guy, there's something off about him. So nje, sala with your new boyfriend. I fine. I'm like, okay, thank you. I respond. My roommate is like, don't respond. You're gonna regret it. Guys, I'm a nice person. Like, I'm such a nice person. And if you were to meet me for the first time, it wouldn't even feel like it's the first time you're meeting me, because it's not even going to be awkward, because I know how to keep a conversation going. I just, Gary, I've known you and I'm not rude. So I couldn't just ignore the message. I was like, you know what, let me text back. I'm like, thank you, okay, good night to you too. Following day, he comes to my room to come and check up on me. He's checking up on me. It was before Valentine's. He asked me, so what are you doing Valentine? What do you want for Valentine? I'm like, I don't want anything, but if you want to buy me something, you can buy me whatever. I appreciate whatever it is that you want to buy, but you don't have to buy me anything. It's like, no, I want to buy you, I'm gonna buy you like a huge teddy. I'm gonna buy you, and don't like, he gave me a list. I'm like, oh, okay, but I don't think that's a good idea, because I have a boyfriend. I didn't have a boyfriend. I was lying through my teeth. I was lying. I'm like, I have a boyfriend, and my boyfriend won't be so happy if you buy me gifts and all that. He's like, no, it's fine. You don't have to tell your boyfriend that I bought, like, something along those lines. I'm like, okay. So he leaves. As soon as he leaves, other gents came into my room. So these gents were, I don't know, they said they are the representatives of the rest, the RCL of the rest, or the what, or the prefects, or the leaders. I don't understand. Like those people that you text when you have a problem, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just those people that are selected at rest to, I don't know to do what, but that's what they said. They said they are the representatives. So we also took it and ran with it. I heard there was some conflict nyana that was happening outside before they went in, and it was right after Amo went out. So they come in and they tell us about a rest meeting. Okay, fine. So later on that week, one of the gents actually became a friend, a friend. So he told me that this guy was standing at the door. He was standing at my door, telling them not to go into my room, telling those gents they mustn't go into his girlfriend's room. He doesn't want them there, and he's going to stand at the store until they leave. He's not allowing any gents, because he knows the gents from rest. He knows them, so he's not gonna allow them to come into my room and talk to me. Those type of vibes, man. I'm like, okay. So I go and I ask him, I'm like, did you tell these guys not to come into my room because you're my boyfriend? They mustn't go into your girlfriend's room, what? He's like, yeah, I told them that, but I was joking. I'm like, okay. My roommate is like, girl, kuzeka. I'm telling you, I'm reprimanding you right now. Be careful of this guy. He's going to, like, by the time you want to get rid of him, you won't be able to get rid of him. I'm like, no. You know, I'm a nice person. I can't just tell him to stop coming here or stop calling me or whatever. Fine. Valentine comes. Valentine, he called me. He called me at like around 5 p.m. He called. Like, he kept on calling. I did not respond. I didn't respond. So, okay, so this is something that I took, you know, like 1 plus 1 is 2, because he called me. He usually texts, you know, like he used to like text a lot. So that day I was actually shocked that he called. Gantige, now that I actually found out what he was doing on Valentine's Day, he went and he got the thingies, the, I don't know what he got, boma teddy bear, boma what. He got it for another girl, you know. This girl lives here, address at the first floor. So when he was calling, I assumed that he was calling to confirm where I was, so he can go to the girl, and, you know, in case I see him going to the girl, you know. So yeah, the guy went and got I feel like this is the same thing that happened with, but let's not go there. But yeah, he got the girl, everything. So I was like, okay, either way, Vele, I told him not to get me anything, and I told him that I have a boyfriend, so it's chilled. That same weekend, I leave to my uncle's place. No, I think it was the next weekend. Yes, the next weekend I'm going to my uncle's place. He comes to my room on a Friday, and then I told him that no, he came on a Thursday. I told him that my friend wants to cough, but she's scared of coughing here because it's gonna make noise. She's been making noise, and I've been wanting to record this story time. So I told him that I'm going to my uncle's place on Friday. He's like, okay, fine. Friday I leave, I go to my uncle's place. My aunt fetches me. I revive. My roommate tells me that a guy came on Friday evening. He came. He's like, I'm looking for Entle. Wara. My roommate is like, Entle's not here. She went to her uncle's place. He's like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, it's okay. He goes and he sits on the steps, right? My roommate left, and then when she came back, she found Amo sitting on the steps. Haibo, guy, what are you doing here? Ari, he was waiting for me to come back. And my roommate is like, this girl is coming back on Sunday. Are you going to sit on these stairs until Sunday, until she comes back? He's like, if I have to wait until Sunday, I will wait. Hey, bro. Okay, fine. My roommate, okay, when I came back, my roommate told me that this is what happened, and I'm like, no, this is getting out of hand, you know. I told him. He came to my room after I had came back. I told him, Gutsi, guy, please stop coming here. You are, first you told people not to come to my room. Next thing, you are waiting for me at the stairs. Like, were you gonna wait the entire weekend for me at the stairs? No, you are getting out of hand, so please delete my numbers and we can't talk anymore. Umuntu, he goes, he writes. Guys, that wasn't a paragraph, that wasn't a story, it was a novel. And I'm not even exaggerating. You know, I like exaggerating stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do exaggerate sometimes. But this one, I'm not exaggerating. He wrote an entire novel for me. He went on Instagram and he stole my pictures and he sent them to me. And I'm like, hey, bro, what's wrong with this guy? He sends pictures. He's like, you're the most beautiful girl in the world. Yay, Jay. He was just saying stuff that is creepy, you know. And the fact that he stole my pictures on Instagram and sent them to me. I have my pictures. That is how I was able to post them, because I have them in my phone. Why would you go and get something that belongs to me and come and give it back to me? Also, why are you stalking me? You know, I'm like, no, this is getting out of hand. I'm gonna wake up early in the morning tomorrow and I'm gonna go to him. I didn't respond to the paragraph. I'm like, this one doesn't know me. This one wants to see the real me come out. You know, like, I'm chilled, I'm sweet. But if you push me, ndizopusheka. And once ndapusheka, it's a different story. You're not gonna like me because my inner crazy is going to come out, Kesana, and you're not gonna like my inner crazy. I'm like, you know what, if I could, I would wake up at 5 a.m. and go to his room, but I can't. Due to unforeseen circumstances, I can't go there at 5 a.m. So instead, I'm gonna go there at 6. Yeah, 6 a.m. That's on. I woke up that day. I remember I woke up as early as I could, which is 5 a.m. That's as early as I could. That geza, I took a bath. I got ready, Vele. I got ready. I'm like, you know what? I'm ready. I'm going to him. I'm waiting for 6. Waited for 6. 6 p.m. I mean 6 a.m. Wachai. No, it was 6:30. Wachaya. I'm like, Obdai. I go to his room and I knock. If he's sleeping, he's going to wake up. And I was so loud. You know, I was like a baby mama. You know, baby mama. He opens the door. He was so shocked to see me. He was so shocked. He was like, what's going on, guys? The moment I went inside, he looked so scared. He was scared for it. Even Namiji, the way in which I was coming in, I was, you know. And I'm like, Hewen, why are you stalking me? Why did you steal my picture? He was so nervous. He's like, I'm not stalking you. I didn't steal your pictures. I'm like, you didn't steal them. What did you do? He's like, I took them. Which one is this one? He's like, no, I took them, but I'm sorry. I'm like, delete my pictures. He took his phone and he was so nervous. He was shaking. He deleted the pictures. I'm like, block me. He blocked me. He deleted my numbers. I'm like, if you dare again, this time I'm not gonna talk to you so nicely. You go see the real me. I left. Later on that day, another SMS. He used to text me on WhatsApp. This time he's like, no, let me just go on SMS so that I can see it very fast. SMS, he's like, I'll never give up on you. You are the woman of my dreams. You are the what, the queen, the what. Like, guys, I can't remember all of the words he used to say, but Begang Jota, strong. Yeah. And I'm like, hey man, what's this? I go to him again. I'm like, my brother, did you not block me? Did you not delete my number? He's like, I knew your numbers off by head. He's like, I knew your numbers off by head. So as soon as you left, I dialed them again. I saved them and did the things. I'm like, no, actually this guy's not okay. Let me just leave him. Let me not waste my time on him. Ke ugai ke introduces himself on my WhatsApp. Like literally, he was like, I'm sorry, please give me a chance. My name is Amorelang. I'm from what, guys. He told me his life story. Like, I was born here. My father is this. My mother. He told me his mother's name and his father's name. His father has 2 houses. Yena he's wang mang mang mangi. Hey yena he's a petty manny. And the petty manny are this. Like, he was explaining things that are not even necessary. Like, who said I want to know your name? I already know your name. Why are you telling me again? I know you're from Limpopo. Why are you telling me that you're from Limpopo? I know your parents. Okay, I don't know that his parents separated. Guys, he told me things that I didn't like. Why? He's like, yeah, this is who I am, but I don't. He's like, I don't beat women. Really, I will marry you now. Our kids are gonna live here now. Guys, like, our kids are gonna live here. I'm gonna buy a house for you. I'm gonna get work. After I finish this, I'm gonna get an internship. Yeah, I'm gonna get an internship and I'm gonna start working. I'm gonna provide you because I know that a man is a provider. Yeah. Hurry. He was selling me all the dreams in the world. He was selling me all the dreams in the world. I'm like, let me not even respond to this. Fine. He disappeared for like a few months. I'd say disappeared for a few months. I was like, okay, he probably gave up, so I'm free, I'm cool, sharp. Comes back after a few months during the year, like mid 2022. Comes back, he's like, I'll never stop loving you. Wara. Please give me a chance. What do I have to do to show you that I love you? I'm like, don't do anything. I don't like you. He's like, okay, so you said you have a boyfriend. What did your boyfriend do in order for you to be able to date him? I'm like, my boyfriend put in the effort, you know, he learned me, and yeah, that's why like, he didn't go and do things that are psycho, you know. He sat and he got to know me and what I like, and then put in the effort based on what I like. He's like, okay, goes to my friends, he asked them what I like. No, but he asked them what I like in terms of like, what do I like to be bought. He comes back with a McFeast. Comes back with a McFeast, spicy McFeast. He's like, I got you lunch. And I'm like, you didn't have to, but I will never say no to food. Don't judge me. I'll never say no to food. What's no? So I'm like, you didn't have to. He's like, no, I want to show you that I love you. Hey, you are different from all the women I've met in the world. I'm like, okay, I eat the food. Kaloko. I eat. Next thing, he video calls me. Hi, you can't video call me. I have WhatsApp ticket. WhatsApp ticket doesn't video call. He's like, okay. Next week, he comes back. 29 Rand Vodacom, so that I can video call him. He comes back with dunked wings, and they had just introduced the dunked burger. It's the burger with the dunked don't inside. Comes back with that and dunked wings. With the airtime, 29 Rand airtime. He's like, yeah, I got, since you said you don't have airtime, I got you some airtime. And I'm like, okay, like, why are you doing this? He's like, no, I want to show you that I love you. This is how I prove to you that I'm really serious about you. Hey. I'm like, okay, sharp. He comes back the next day. He's like, okay, So now, do you feel like you love me? Do you want to be with me? Boy, chow, with a burger or McDonald's and a burger or KFC, now I must jump for you. He's like, I've put in the effort. What else do you want from me? I told you that I love you. I proved to you that I love you. What do you want from me? Now he's getting mad. And I'm like, oh, no. But who do you think you are? He's like, you are playing with me. You're playing with my feelings. I'm like, I'm not playing with your feelings. I already told you that I don't like you. He's like, no, you cannot like me because I already proved to you. You have to decide now what you want. I leave him. He was at my room at that time. He leaves. He went and told the security guards that he loves me and he wants to marry me. So one of the security guards called me. He's like, you need to date this person. And I'm like, why do I need to do that? He's like, if you don't date him, he might commit suicide. And if he commits suicide, he's going to write a suicide letter and tell and say on that letter that he's committing suicide because of and you're going to get arrested. You are the one that's going to jail after he dies because you are going to be responsible for his death. That Hibani Maka committed suicide galoko. What? Now I must date someone that I don't like just because he's going to commit suicide, just because he can't take rejection. No. He's like, no, at least like lie to him and tell him that you guys are dating, but like avoid him, just don't have time for him. I'm like, I'm not doing that, Dade. I'm not doing that. There's no way I'm going to pretend like I like someone just because I don't want them to commit suicide. A grown man, a grown 20, I think he's 23 or 24, can't take rejection. Oh, no. Doesn't work like that. So after that, like, I was really nervous. Because it actually hit me. As much as on the outside I was like, he can commit suicide if he wants to, on the inside I was like, I hope he doesn't commit suicide, because oh my gosh, I would never be able to live with myself. I called him. I'm like, can you please come to my room? He comes to my room and he's like, oh, I told him, Guti, please, we can be friends, but please don't commit suicide. Because I was already so nervous. I'm like, please don't commit suicide. You can be friends, you can come visit me, we can talk, I'll answer your texts on WhatsApp, but just don't commit suicide. He's like, no, I'm not gonna commit suicide, because I know that you are mine and you are going to be mine. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that you are mine. Because that day, his eyes were red and he was looking down. He was like, you are going to be mine. He wasn't looking at me. He was sitting opposite me, but he wasn't looking at me. He was looking down. He's like, you're going to be mine. I'm gonna do everything in my power. I'm gonna do anything and everything that I can to make you mine. Like it or not, you are going to be mine. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, what is going on? Because this guy is going straight psycho. I've never seen this, guys. Ndihambile emhlabeni angaze ndibone ekanje. It's like, I'm like, bruh, but I don't like you, so what are you going to do? He's like, you'll see. There's nothing I won't do for you in this world. I will move the mountain for you. I remember that one. He said, he will move the mountain. I will move the mountain for you. I don't remember everything that he said, but like, he was around those things really. He's like, I'll do anything and everything in the world, to make you mine. And like, this one is gonna kidnap me. Law was on kidnap. I'm like, what do you mean? Now I want to know what he's gonna do, Like, tell me what you're gonna do. He's like, you'll see. I'm like, I don't wanna see. You can tell me, and then so I can prepare. so I can prepare myself. You need to tell me what you're gonna do so I can prepare myself. He's like, no, there's no need for me to tell you. You will see when the day comes. Yo, guys, bendo tuke. Did see, guys, imagine my mom getting a phone call that I got kidnapped by a petty man from Limpopo. Oh, I also thought that, okay, no, let's not go there. I don't want to upset people. But yeah, after that, Konja, what happened? I think the guy's address set him down, and they told him that, bruh, this girl doesn't like you, just give up. You know, there's so many girls that you can speak to. And then he was like, no, they should come and speak to me and convince me to be his. They came to my room, and then, oh, I forgot this. Right after I went to his room, he went and told one of the guys that were my friends then, Kuti, I came to his room and I beat him. Athi mna ndimbethile. Guys. Athi ndimbethile. I beat him up. I came to his room, ndambetha. A whole me. So the guys came and they spoke to me and they tried convincing me, and I'm like, oh, I don't want this guy. I did not want him then. I don't want him now, and I will not want him in the future. I get he must have gave up. A few days ago, he came to my room and he told me that he lost his phone. He's going to buy a new phone cash for kinda, he said 5,000 rand. 5,000 rand. He's going to pay cash. Yeah, he's going to the mall. If I want to accompany him, I can accompany him. I'm like, I don't want to accompany you to the mall. You can go and buy your phone. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go at 11 a.m. In case you change your mind, you can text me. I'm like, okay, kule mall yakho cala uzongiphathela chocolate. Please bring chocolate for me, since you anyways going to the mall, you know. Buy chocolate nyana, you know. Guess what he told the guy's address? Ati mna ndiyigolidika. Ati I only want him for his money. Because I asked for chocolate, ati ndiyigolidika, and I only want him for his money. And I actually wanted, this time, I wanted to strangle him. After I heard that he went and told one of the guys that, I don't know if he told one or like more, but the one came to me. I wanted to strangle him. I was like, the day I see him, because after that he did not come to my room. I didn't see him, like I didn't even bump into him. It's like he was avoiding me, or he was running away from me. And I said, I was telling my roommate that the day I bump into him, I'm going to strangle him. This time I'm not gonna go to his room and warn him not to do things and wada. No, this time so I didn't bump into him for weeks. And the one time, I think it was 3 days ago, the one time in which I bumped into him, I just like, you know, I just lost strength. I just felt like laughing as soon as I saw his face. Guys, because really, and I had so much energy to strangle him before, but when I saw him, I just lost interest. I was like, you know what, let me just leave him, you know. So yeah, that's the story. And this happened like this happened throughout the whole year. Yeah, I hope Shane, he doesn't see this, because I don't even know what he's gonna do if he sees it, but I hope he doesn't see it. And please, I don't want to be attacked. I don't want people coming to me and saying, hey, you are speaking about me on YouTube, hey, YouTube this, hey, you are story timing, you are this, you are that. If you feel like the story is about you, it's not. If you feel like I'm talking about you, I'm not. if you feel like somehow you were involved in the story, you were not. So please don't come and attack me. Please, this is my channel. And if you want to tell people your side of the story, or if you feel like I did not tell it right, when you have something better to say about this, start your own channel and go and say it there. That is it from me. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'll see you guys on my next video. I love you guys to the moon, but let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment. I really love hearing from you guys. I love reading your comments. Your comments actually motivate me into, you know, doing, like, into improving and being consistent and all that. So please don't stop commenting. I'll see you guys on my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please also let me know what you guys would like me to speak about on my next Wednesday, because why not. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.